Hi 4G students, welcome to a new video, and you saw it already on the title. Today we are making a transition. We are leaving Esperanza Rising behind. We finished that book. It was awesome. Now it is time to start a new unit, and it's gonna be about persuasive writing and also about persuasive reading. Remember that reading and writing are always connected. Okay, so guys, today is Friday. Today is Friday, April 17, 2020. And I want to start this video telling you that there's a video conference today with Ms. Rojas at the same time, 1 p.m. So please go to Zoom, and if you have any questions, please take note of those questions. Ms. Rojas will be available for you today at 1 p.m. And I know you guys have been doing awesome on that. So congratulations. But on this one, guys, iStation, we are not doing that good. Just a few of you are doing iStation, and I can read right here from the reports that I get from iStation. Only Kevin, Mia, Julissa, and Elena have been doing iStation this week. So let me repeat those names. Only Kevin, Mia, Julissa, and Elena have been doing iStation. Guys, all of you need to do iStation. On Wednesday, we needed to do reading in English. Yesterday was reading in Spanish, and today it is iStation Math. Remember that math is only in English. If you're having technical issues, please send me a message. That way I know that you're having an issue. Because if you don't send me anything, I'm thinking that you are just not doing it. And I know that Alan, Michelle, and Julian, you guys already sent me a message yesterday telling me that you were having issues, and we are trying to solve those issues. Once again, Alan, Michelle, and Julian, I know you guys are having issues. Thank you for sending me the email. So if that's your case, please let me know. I really want to know what's happening with iStation, guys, because we need to do the 3 tests by this week. So if you can access, do at least 1 test today, and you can do the other 2 on Saturday and Sunday. Okay? And remember, for today's lesson, you can find the resources in Schoology. Go to that folder, go to the folder Friday, April 17, 2020, and you are going to find the resources that I'm going to be presenting to you. That includes the PowerPoint and another document, so you have all the resources to do an amazing job on today's test. And remember, you have a video conference with Ms. Rojas, so if you still have questions, let her know. Okay, so now we are ready. Okay, guys, this is kind of like the introduction for today's lesson, and the title is, or actually it's a question, do you have an opinion? Guys, we always have opinions about everything. We have opinions about what's the best subject in school, what is the best sport, what is the best type of weather, even we have discussions of what we think is the best cell phone right now. Guys, it is good to have an opinion. We don't have to agree with the same thing every time, but also we need to understand, we need to respect each other's opinion. And persuasive writing is all about opinion. It's all about having an opinion and support that opinion with facts. Okay, so I'm gonna read all of the sentences that I have here, and tell me if you agree or disagree. Like, just take a time in front of the computer or in front of your device to say, do I agree or I disagree with this? Let me read the first one for you. Dogs are better animals than cats. What do you think, guys? Do you agree or disagree? Okay, so keep it to yourself. The second one, being a kid is better than being an adult. What do you think about that one, guys? Do you agree? Do you think that it's better to be a kid than an adult? Okay, do you agree or disagree? Okay, keep it to yourself. The next one. Computers should replace teachers. Oh, this is a good one. Do you think like you should stay like in front of a computer all the time without going to school? Do you agree or disagree? Next, Christmas is better than a birthday. Okay, do you agree or disagree? Next, football is better than soccer. What do you think, guys? Disagree or agree? Next, handwriting is not important because we all use computers now. Do you agree or disagree? Next, aliens are real. Do you agree or disagree? Next, eating junk food is not good. Next, video games are bad for kids. Next, kids should be allowed to go anywhere with their friends. Next, kids should be allowed to buy anything they want with their own money. Next, junk food should be banned from schools. Next, school uniforms are bad. Next, homework is good for students. Next, bottled water is not good for you. And the last one, kids should be allowed to use iPhones in class. Okay, guys. I know we are not together right now, and it's impossible to see what your opinion is right now, but I'm thinking that in some of the sentences you said I agree with that, or you said I disagree with that. Guys, like I said, we need to respect each other's opinions. But if you are confident about your opinion, for example, if you think that homework is good for students, like if you really agree about that, guys, you need to have facts to support your opinion. It's not just good to say, oh yes, I agree with homework, and then someone is going to ask you why do you agree with this, why do you think it's good. So right there you need to have some type of information to support your opinion, and that's the whole point of persuasive writing. It doesn't matter what your opinion is, you need to be able to support that opinion. Okay, so today I want to try to do that. I'm going to teach you to create good pieces for persuasive writing. So I have this little presentation for you. So let's go one step at a time. Okay, persuasive writing. Okay, so what is persuasive writing? What is it, guys? What is it? And I know in the classroom we were talking about expository writing. That was the whole point of the STAR test. But this is a little bit different. Persuasive writing, yes, it is giving information, but it is something else. Let's see what it is. This is the answer. Persuasive writing is when the writer tries to convince the reader to do, believe, or buy something. Right there. So you as the writer, you are trying to change the mind of the reader. Okay, so that's the whole point. So you have an opinion. You may say that homework, or I'm gonna change it a little bit. You can say homework is not good for students. Okay, so the teacher is gonna ask you, because maybe the teacher is the audience. The teacher is gonna ask you, why do you think homework is not that good? Okay, you can say, I think homework is not good for students because it takes a lot of time, and we have more activities to do at home. Blah 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 blah. Right there. So you need to prove. You need to have information to back up your answer. So remember, persuasive writing, trying to convince the reader to do, believe, or buy something. So where do we see persuasive writing? Believe it or not, persuasive writing is around everyone. Where do we see it? In letters, leaflets, brochures, in TV, guys. TV commercials. They always wanna, or they are trying to persuade you to buy something, right? Especially on the advertisements. Also in the newspaper, if you read the articles, they always, especially, well, I don't know if you read this, but if you read something about political issues, they are always trying to convince you to do something, like vote for Donald Trump, vote for Beto, because they are trying to convince you to do that. And last but not least, in speeches, discussions, and debates. And and yes, when you have an opinion, when you have a different opinion, this always creates a debate. Debate is when you have like a little discussion. You create two groups, the group that agrees with something and the group that disagrees with something. And right there, you need to have a lot of information and see which group is right. Okay, title. So here, guys, now I'm gonna start talking about how you can create a good piece for persuasive writing. Today we are not writing. This is only the introduction. I just want to give you like the main idea of what it is. But next time that we see this, you are gonna have to write something. I'm gonna ask you something and you're gonna have to agree or disagree and write a persuasive piece. So guys, you know that a piece needs to have a title. The title shows the reader what the topic is, what the persuasive writing will be about, and you can see it right here on top. The title is Cats Are Better Than Dogs. That will be your title, and it's pretty clear. The person that is writing this, he or she thinks that cats are better than dogs. So that's the title, a good fancy title right there. So what else do you need? You need an introduction, right? Right here, guys, you're gonna use the introduction, and you know the introduction is the beginning of the composition, the first paragraph. Here you're gonna mention. I'm gonna read this. This is where the writer introduces their opinion. Excuse me. So here they're gonna say, I think that cats are much better than dogs. Right there. You don't have to tell us why yet. Not yet. Just tell us what do you think. So this person thinks that cats are much better than dogs. That's your introduction right there. Very simple, right? Good. So, as you already know, every composition needs a body, right? You need paragraphs to explain. So what do you need to put in those paragraphs? Persuasive writing ideas are organized into paragraphs and linking words are used. So this is like the, how do we call them? The transition words. You can explain first, I think that cats are better than dogs because blah 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 blah. Second, I think that cats are better than dogs because blah 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 blah. Finally, I think that cats are better than dogs because blah 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 blah. So right there, I'm explaining and giving facts and giving information of why I think cats are better than dogs. So the body of the composition will be to explain why. Why do you think your opinion is right? And these are only examples of how you can start your sentences. You can say, in my opinion, I think, I believe, it seems to me, I feel strongly that, and here we have a good example, I strongly believe that cats are much better than dogs. But why, right? Why? And it says here, persuasive writing is often written in first person. Here are some examples. Remember, first person is I. Okay, facts and opinions. So now that you have your opinion, I'm using this as an example, the one that they have right here, that cats are better than dogs. Now that you have your opinion, you need to support that opinion with facts, right? What are facts? According to the dictionary, facts are something that can be verified with evidence, and opinions are often personal interpretations and cannot be verified. So, for example, a fact about school is that we have to study 5 subjects, right? That's English, Spanish, science, math, and social studies. That's a fact. That's not an opinion because that's real. That's something that we do. Another fact will be um, we have 2 teachers in the classroom, Mr. Gonzalez and Ms. Rojas. That's a fact. That's not an opinion because that is real. But an opinion will be I think that math is much better than social studies. Right there, you have an opinion. But I'm going to ask you why. Why do you think math is better than social studies? Then there you have to find, and you need to provide me facts, you need to provide me information of why do you think math is better than social studies. Okay, so here we have some examples. Do you think that this is fact or opinion? So right here, fruit is healthier than chips. That's a fact. Red is the best color. That's an opinion. Chocolate is yummy. That's an opinion. And like any other composition, you need a conclusion. You know that a conclusion is the last part of the composition. So right here, you restate. You tell us your opinion again. So, for example, here in conclusion, I believe that cats are better than dogs. So you use your conclusion to tell us again what your opinion is. Remember, the conclusion is or is the repetition of the introduction. So you mention again your opinion, okay? And here, guys, they give you a good structure that you can use to support your opinion. And they have the audio structure. So I don't know if you see here on the left hand side, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So this means that you need to have 4 paragraphs. Like I said, you're not writing anything today, but next time you don't have to do this. You don't have to choose or to give me an opinion of something, and you need to support that opinion. You need to explain that opinion with 4 paragraphs. First, the O stands for opinion. So here you tell me, let's go back to the math and social studies thing that we were saying. The title first. The title will be Math is Better Than Social Studies. First, the first paragraph, you tell me, from my experience, I have been seeing that math is much better than social studies. Or will be the second paragraph, you need to tell me the reasons why. So here you need to do some research and try to find why math is better than social studies. E, the next paragraph, stands for examples. Here you give me more examples. Maybe you share with me the experiences from other classmates and you shared with me a lot of examples. And last but not least, in the conclusion, the O, you state your opinion again. And you can say, finally, I can say that math is better than social studies because I found that blah, 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 blah. So this is the structure that you can follow to support or to explain your opinion. And here, guys, we have an example. This example is so basic, but I'm still gonna read it to you so you can get a better idea of what to do. Actually, I expect more from you than this. I think this is like a first grader or second grader doing it. You guys are in 4th, so next time when you get to explain your opinion, you're gonna have to write more than this. But I think this is going to give you a good idea of what persuasive writing is. Okay, the title, Cats Are Better Than Dogs. In my opinion, I think that cats are better than dogs. They are my favorite animal. Here are some reasons why I think that they are the best. First, cats make cute sounds. They mew instead of barking loudly and being annoying like dogs. Secondly, it seems to me that cats are better because they are cheaper. They don't need leashes and collars. Lastly, I feel strongly that cats are better because they are smaller and cuter than dogs. In conclusion, I think that cats are better than dogs. What do you think? So that's persuasive writing. Do you really need to change your mind? No. Or sometimes they're gonna be able to change your mind, but doesn't matter what they have, you need to respect their opinion, right? So that's a good example of persuasive writing. So time to share. I'm not gonna do that, but I think Ms. Rojas will take some time to do this with you, to ask you some questions, and you're gonna have the time to agree or disagree. But what I like, what I want to do right now, is to practice some facts and opinions with you. So the best school subject. So I'm gonna give you some sentences, and you in your home you answer if you think that this is fact or opinion. Okay, talking about school subjects. Math includes the study of geometry and algebra. Let me repeat that again. Math includes the study of geometry and algebra. Do you think that that is a fact or an opinion? It's a fact. Yes, you said it right. It's a fact because math uh, can include geometry and algebra. That's not an opinion. Next, talking about seasons. Let me give you another example. Summer is the best season of all. What do you think, guys? Fact or opinion? That's an opinion, right? Because for this little kid can be spring the best season of all. Well, for this little girl can be autumn. So, guys, it really depends, right? So that's an opinion. Next, the best food. French fries are produced from potatoes. Let me repeat that again. French fries are produced from potatoes. Fact or opinion? That's actually a fact, right? That is real. The last one, the best sport. Soccer is the best and craziest activity on the planet. Fact or opinion? That will be an opinion, right? Because for some of you it can be basketball, for some of you it can be, I don't know, tennis, football, any other sport. So that's an opinion, right? So guys, this is the lesson of the day. So this was the introduction for the new unit. I just wanted to give you the main idea for this new unit. And as you can see, this unit will be about persuasive writing, and you're gonna give us your opinion about something. We're gonna respect your opinion, but you don't have to support your opinion um, by giving us information and giving us reasons uh, that support your opinion. Okay, and we're gonna follow the audio structure: opinion, reasons, examples, opinion, to develop our writing piece. So next time that we do this, you're gonna start writing something. So now you know what persuasive writing is. Have a good weekend. See you guys on Monday, and please don't forget to do iStation. See you guys on Monday. Bye bye.